Gracie, I wanted to join them.
Oof, you missed the chance. You join it next time because now they have gone to their own country.
Okay. Gracie, there is something coming up.
Where?
Here on the stage,
I have not seen anything on the stage.
something speculative, something meaningful, beautiful, and inspirational.
What is that something? I'm so excited to see.
Truth. And even more, something similar to what Jesus said in St. Luke chapter 8, verses 16. No one light a lamp and hide it in a clay jar or puts it under a bed. Instead, they put it on a bedstand.
Okay, Monica, I'm excited to know more and confused as well with your comparative examples.
Alright, Gracie, I will straight away bring them to the stage and show you how and what it is. So here an inspirational skit by candidates.
Followed by love letter dance.
How good God is. How faithful to those who trust in Him. We often wonder, if we consider God our Father, why suffering and pain comes to good people. Yes, it is a mystery. All that happens becomes a blessing in disguise because God is just and truthful. At the end, truth will triumph. Here is the story of the just man James and his only daughter Amelia, who was the symbol of simplicity, modesty, charity, humility, and beauty. God puts them to trial, but reveals their innocence and goodness, and through them He teaches all a lesson. Amelia, poor girl. James, old man, Amelia's father. Rosemary, rich girl. Mother of the rich girl. Jetta, maid in rich girl's house. Inspector, guards, workers,
Rosemary, do you remember today is your special birthday?
No, Mom, I completely forgot that.
Today is your birthday.
Thank you, Mom.
house for the party? Oh, okay, thank you. Hello, Mrs. Jenny. Oh, today is my daughter's birthday. Will you come my house? Will you come my house for the party? Okay, you come along with your parents.
Mom, please don't forget to invite my friend Amelia.
Yes, she will surely come.
You're most welcome, my friends.
Happy birthday!
To who? To anyone and everyone with a birthday. We're celebrating you with a dance party to our original birthday song.
Hit it!
That's the date on the wall, we can make it. Tell your friends they can come, oh don't you worry. Everything gon' be great, while worth the wait. Walk in the room, cover up your eyes. I know you wanna have a big surprise.
Look what precious gift Amelia has brought me.
Yes, it is more charming. I would like it to be painted. And even more to the goodness of her heart.
Thank you, dear lady. Ross, I shall take leave of you.
Wait a moment, therefore. We can allow her to go unrewarded. What do you think we could give to her?
I think one of my last year birthday dress would be a suitable reward. I have worn it twice and it is still new. Mom, if you permit me, I will give it to her so that she will wear it for her Sunday dress.
Yes, give it to her. When we give a gift, we must always give something useful. Go and get it.
Jita! Jita!
Yes, dear lady.
Come here. Go and open the cupboard and take out the last year birthday dress.
Are you going to put it in my lady?
No, I'm giving to my friend Amelia.
That dress costs her what I know about it.
Just bring that dress. Let me take care of my own business. Do as I say.
Oh, if only I could tear it all to pieces. That girl, she has always stolen the black part of the table, which I enjoyed in my mistress. And now she is depriving me of this dress. Every dress that Rosemary does not what belongs to me by right. Oh, now I wish I could scratch the eyes of the country girl. Take my lady.
My dear Amelia, I have received more valuable gift than a basket of flowers. But another gift best for. Please wear this dress in remembrance of me and bring your father from me. Thank you, dear friend. May God bless you. Are you angry, Jita?
Oh, it will be foolish for me to be angry like that. You are so good to me.
That's wisely, and I wish that your thoughts are always of the same kind.
That was super amazing scene. I love the simplicity of the rich girl, Rose, and of course, Emilia is not less charming and angelic too. I wish to be in the circle of their friendship.
Why not, Gracie? They will surely love to include you too. But before that, I will take you to the post office and show you the love letter dance.
Love letter dance?
Yes. So here comes the love letter group.
Followed by second scene. for your more and enjoying power.
Christy, you seem to be lost in a love letter dance.
Yeah, exactly. It took me to the 19th century, more specifically to the romance of my parents.
Really? That's great. But your friends Rose and Amelia is on the stage to meet you.
To meet me?
Yes, you will be even surprised to see the father of Amelia.
Monica, I can't stand here any longer. Come, let's go and meet them. Followed by Garodans.
Father dear, look at the present given to me by our kind Rosemary. Is it not pretty, Father?
Yes, my daughter, it is beautiful. But it would have been better if you had not taken the basket of flowers to your friend. This dress coming from our mistress brings us great prestige, and I fear it will arouse envy and jealousy to some people. But be careful and watch Emilia, that something worse will not happen. Modesty and good manners are more becoming than the worst, and this most beautiful dress. Take.
Amelia, for the love of God, what have you done? My mother's diamond ring has disappeared from the room. No one in that room except you. Please return it to me, and no one will know about it.
Oh my God! I do not have any ring. I do not leave the spot. I stood where I was left alone and saw no one in the room.
Amelia, I beg you, for the sake of your own happiness, please return it to me, the ring. You do not know the price of that ring. You must not think that it is just a small token. It costs many thousands. Please return it to me, and you will be pardoned for this imprudent act.
I know nothing of the ring. I have never done anything belonging to other people, much less stolen anything. My father always advised me never to touch anybody's property.
What on earth has happened?
Your daughter has stolen the diamond ring of my mother.
Oh, Father, do you believe it? I have not touched anything of others. I have not seen the ring. Believe your my father. Will never do anything against the commandments of God.
Emilia, for heaven's sake, give back the ring, or else something worse will happen to us. The young lady herself came in search of you. Give it back to her. She will be happy, and you will escape from the blame. Stealing is a sin. Don't you know that? Look at my gray hair. And don't put me in agony. It is better that we die than to commit a sin as such.
Oh, Father, I swear on you. And my God, whom I love the most in this world, I have not seen the ring. Believe me, Father. My God knows it. I am innocent.
Emilia, my dear girl, your angelic face bears your innocence. Now let us ask God to grant us strength to bear this agony.
I believe that you are innocent, but no one entered the room except you. You are the culprit. The evidence clearly shows that it is you who entered the room. Now my mother and God will be coming. I do not know what's going to happen to you.
Father, Father, I'm really afraid, Father. What will they do to us? Listen, I hear the people coming to us. Oh, Father, do not leave me.
Don't worry, my daughter. Nothing will happen to us.
Separate them. Take that girl away to the prison.
If you allow this to enter in, this is what will happen.
Father, don't leave me. I'm lost there. Oh God, come to my help and throw my cousin.
Do not pretend. Sit down and enter. Nobody except you enter the room. Come now, it is best to confess.
I can understand it. I never saw the ring and I never had it.
The ring was in your hand. What have you to say that?
That is impossible.
Data, have you something to say? Yes, I saw the ring in her hand.
It is not true. How can you tell such a lie and put me in such a trouble? What have I done to you?
I am sure. I swear that I saw the ring in her hand. Are you convinced now? Teach her father well and beat him well. At least, then she will confess her fault.
No, do not go my father. I will not there. I will not follow the ring. I'm scared and I'm frightened that you are troubling these innocent people. We will declare them.
What? Who else is down?
Don't send. Mother, please don't put them in prison here. Just send them out of the city, that's enough. Mother, Amelia will never do such a thing. But I don't know where is the ring. Where would it go? I do not know. I'm confused now.
Leave them. Well, take them out of the city and bring them without an eating. Take them, let them wander elsewhere, or else my daughter will be in trouble.
Get out! You! Do not stay in this town at all! Go and die without food and shelter!
Dear Daddy, don't say that so way. Don't let my father in this forest. Where will he go? Please let us be here. We will not do any harm to you.
Amelia, my dear girl. Come, let us go. Do not worry about me. God will surely prove our innocence and will take care of us wherever we go. This whole universe is His home. Trust in Him. Come, let us go.
Father, my father.
I have succeeded in my plan. The country brooks no more can come on my way. I am winning the favor of my lady.
Gracie, what happened?
Oh, have you not seen what has just happened?
You had just gone out to meet your friends, Amelia, and you were so happy and excited just a moment back. What makes you so upset?
Amelia and her father were falsely exiled. And now I am on strike demanding justice from our President Draupadi Murmu and our big friend Sister Lucy.
Yes, Gracie, you are right. We must do something to contribute justice. The dead cannot cry for justice. It is the duty of living to do so. But not in this way.
Then how?
With calmness, which is powerful weapon to solve any problems. Just as Buddha says, calm is a superpower. Train your mind to be calm in every solution.
But I cannot be calm at this moment.
But it is simple as a break.
Break?
Yes, taking a breath even the time takes you to the solution. So relax, free your nerves and watch this performance. So now I call upon the Garo dancer on the stage.
followed by scene 3.